Market watchers say that the Port of Baltimore closure will have minimal impact on US imports to Singapore and its prices. And that's because the holdup will be in the delivery of products such as commodities, cars and car parts, rather than a supply issue. The Port of Baltimore was closed following the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge. The fallen bridge has blocked off access to one of the busiest and most important ports in the United States. Shipping companies have had to reallocate and reroute their cargo from Baltimore to other nearby ports. Analysts say that it may take up to 3 months for other ports to adapt to the increased capacity. If they can't cope, this could spill over to disrupt the export of goods like petroleum to Asia.
Every time there is a disruption in commodities, it means that somewhere else has to make up for that volume, somewhere else has to make up for that supply. So even if it's not a direct impact from the US into Asia, it may actually create other disruptions for those other supply sources that have to ship to Asia because they have to reroute or they have to, get the sources from somewhere else.
Several automobile service providers tell CNA that there's currently no delay in the import of American cars or its parts to Singapore. Official dealers of other US car brands here, such as Chevrolet, Ford and Jeep, also say that the impact may be minimal. Dealers of parallel imported cars say that they mostly bring cars in from Japan and China, while Continental makes usually come from Europe.
While we don't expect any delays because we source orders or parts from Asian countries, European countries, or even locally, we will still keep an eye out to see if there are any unexpected impacts just to be on the safe side. So that's what I mean by the wait and see approach, because we just want to be safe and make sure that nothing will impact our clients or operations.
Revo Performance, that's a specialist workshop for Jeep cars, says that it's been stocking up 20% more spare parts and accessories since last year. Analysts say that this shows that merchants have learnt lessons from recent global events that affected supply chains, such as the COVID-19 pandemic and the Red Sea ship attacks, and they are already prepared for such disruptions.
So a number of companies have begun to deploy alternative plans with regards to their logistics in first instance. So, they're planning for this more than they did before. It's not to say that there isn't an impact, but I think it's becoming more manageable, that many companies are preparing for that.